Is it Christmas yet? No. But welcome to another vlog today. Today we are talking about school and how meaningless and how wasted of a time I think, at least for me, school was. I didn't like school at all when I was a child, and as an adult I came to realize that everything that I was taught in school amounts to exactly zero things of what I learned in school I actually use in my adult life. And this is true in spite of the fact that I was enlisted at a high school who taught me accounting, which I do today, accounting, but everything that I learned in high school didn't help me to set it up an accounting firm, didn't help me have clients, didn't help me at anything. Everything that I was taught in high school and at faculty, I could have easily taught myself in a matter of 6 months, 1 year, not 8. So for me, school was a total flop, was a total waste of time. And I was thinking the other days of all the things that I could do with that time, all the things that I could have done with my life instead of wasting all those years. We are still living in a world where a diploma is, regarded as an important and necessary thing. I think yes, but not so much as when I was enlisted in high school and not so much as in our parents' eras. So now a lot of people earn their money online. Nobody asks them about their diplomas. The only two things that matter in the world today is one, to be able to do the job and to have good references. So it's important to have a reputation, it's important to have good credentials and good references from clients, but nobody really asks you so much about your diplomas. And in the future, I think this would be the norm, the status quo, this would be the base. And what I think about this, I think this is the correct way to do things. It shouldn't be about a piece of paper, it should be about what I can do for you. It should be about the ability of a person to do something for you in exchange of money. I would like to just close my eyes and wake up in a world where diplomas or piece of papers are not important, and in the world where you don't have to waste so much money and time to get a piece of paper who will not help you at all in life. So I was thinking the other day that if I had the possibility to do it all over again, what were the things I would have done with my time? So the first thing I would have done would be to travel a lot. For me, travel was mind-blowing, was game changer. I was exposed to so many people, so many cultures which are different from ours. For me, the experience was more intense because we live in communism, and after the communism fell, we were a third world country. When we had the opportunity to travel abroad, for us was a whole new alien world with all the customs and liberties and products, and for us was truly game changer to travel. I understand that maybe for you it's not the same, but still traveling and learning about other culture, other customs, other ways of life, be exposed to new ideas, it will bring you something very important in your life. It will bring you inspiration. It's like reading a book, but not that boring. I don't like to read. I don't find it in myself the ability to sit still and read. The first few pages of a book, for me, they are very hard to get through. Once the action really get me and I started to be interested and get to know the characters, I cannot put the book down. But getting my attention is very hard. If I would to live in America, I would be probably diagnosed with ADHD. But here in Europe, we don't say about people that have ADHD. We say that we are bored easily, or not having an attention span, or we are saying that we have an attention span of a 2-year-old. But we don't diagnose people as being sick just because we don't have enough patience. I would have traveled a lot because I don't have a lot of patience and attention to read books, and I learned so much in my travels, so much. And starting traveling put the life for me in another perspective and started for me the journey to financial independence, because I learned about that. I learned about what is to be rich, and I'm not referring about money here. I learned about how other people live, and I wanted that life for myself, and I also learned what I have to do to get that life. So travel is very important. It was for me very important, and I want to keep travel the world because I know it would get me even farther than I am today. Another thing that you could do better than the school does it for you is to self-educate. And I'm not talking here about learning chemistry and mathematics and all that stuff. I'm talking here about learning actual things that help you through life. And these things are from all range of categories. It's not only about better yourself as a person. It's not only about learning about finances and how to manage your money. It's also about learning how to do your laundry, how to cut your fingernails. Not fingernails, just nails, because I didn't know that as a child. A colleague in school taught me how to cut my nails, and I will always remember her for that, and I'll always be grateful. So in a world that we live in today, I think it's paramount and mandatory to know how to work a computer, to know how to build a site, because everything that you do in the near future and even today, it would be online. It's paramount to know how to cook for yourself, because this is a great way not only to save money, but it's a great way to stay healthy. So the main reason I started to cook home, it's because of our health, because we were very fat, and we started 3 years ago this losing weight journey, but we weren't able to actually go on a diet, and we just said, okay, from today we are only eating healthy stuff. Even if we are fat, we are going to be healthy. And starting cooking at home, because if you just order food or buy food pre-cooked, it's not going to be healthy. So starting with this health issue in mind and educate myself about that, because again, nobody told me about what foods you have to eat, what a certain food can do for you, if you have a certain condition, what you should eat or you shouldn't eat. All those things, it should be taught to us how to keep us healthy and how to keep us happy, not how to resolve a third equation or I don't know, silly thing in school. Other things that I would wanted to spend my time on, learning about how to socialize with other people. It's a skill that I lack completely. I don't know how to socialize. I don't know how to be empathic, and this is something that school, or at least a place where you are obligated to spend your time, such a large amount of your life, should taught you how to socialize, how to be more understanding towards your colleague, how to accept their ideas even if they are different, how to have a discussion without turning out into a fight, how to be more inclusive. These are all skills that you are going to need in life, because you cannot live a life on your own. You need other people, and you need to know those things more that you need to know theoretical stuff that they are teaching us in school. Another thing that I hated it in school, and I became fascinated in my 40s, because I have 40 years old, it is history. I started watching like 10 years ago when I met my partner. We started watching together all those documentaries about foreign civilization, fallen civilization, and just starting piecing together the history in a very pleasant way. And I became very fascinated and intrigued about this type of information. And now we are actively searching and learning about history, because it is my belief that other people before us made the mistakes we are making today, and if you can spot that mistakes, you can learn from the past, and your future can become much better if you gather all this information and the experience of those men that lived before us and trying to put it to good use in your life. There are a lot of things I wish I did with my life instead of going to school, but what's done, it's done. In my opinion, school in the way that it is today, it's obsolete and it needs a major refurbishment. It needs a major rethinking of the whole system. And of course, in my opinion, and in a utopic world, the education should be free. But this is another discussion. And thank you again for watching this video, who was supposed to be about happy Christmas thoughts, but we are keep stumbling onto these very hard subjects because I don't know, this is what I want to talk about, and I hope you will be joining me tomorrow on another episode. One of these episodes we are going to make something fun, like making mule wines or bake Christmas cookies or something like that. So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!